Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. It is the Fates campaign, Season 1, Episode 38, The Shore Ahead. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited. I apologize about the Spotify ads. They can go suck themselves off, or I don't know what I was going to say there. Anyways, welcome on in. An addendum. Is that the word I'm looking for? We are going to be down a player. So just keep that in mind. They are not feeling good. They're under the weather. They cannot speak. But I send my well wishes to Sarah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Yoink. Where is... I was trying to look for music. Music. What the fuck happened to my... Oh, there you go. Players! Howdy.
DM.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How we all feeling?
I'm
Players.
alive.
Yowie.
Glad to hear it.
I'm starving. I have barely eaten today. I'm about to grab my food here in a
I
second.
was about to say, get some food. But welcome in here. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are prepared.
Do I need my dice today?
No. You never need your dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
That's why you should always let the DM roll for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just roll for you.
Before that, hey Ruben.
Hmm.
You didn't completely fix my Tingu.
I haven't given it to you yet.
No, I'm saying the what is this? Never mind, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yes, me, I see you.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and jump in to some narration. Morning comes quietly to the Veiled Quill. No thunder announces it, no mysterious bell rings beneath the water, no ghostly vessel emerges from the fog. No unexpected traveler materializes upon the deck surrounded by drawn swords. For once, the Dragonmere simply allows the sun to rise. Golden light spills across calm waters, a gentle breeze catches the sails, and somewhere above deck, sailors are already beginning their morning routines, their footsteps moving across weathered timber in a rhythm that has become increasingly familiar. From the galley comes the smell of breakfast, accompanied shortly afterward by Mama Brina loudly informing someone that whatever they are looking for is not breakfast and to put it back. Brother Orin has already begun his morning prayers. Lysandra is once again surrounded by charts, and old Finn, he's tying rope. Of course he is, except it is difficult to look at him quite the same way anymore. Yesterday you watched that same weathered old sailor stand against Captain Seraphine Vera, and reveal himself as an ancient Merid, and command the waters of the Dragonmere with enough power to destroy the morning tide. Today, he's sitting on a crate complaining about a knot. Somehow that feels very Finn. Yesterday brought other changes aboard the Veiled Quill as well. After time spent worlds away, autumn has returned. A familiar voice once again travels among the party. Stories have been exchanged, secrets shared, and the distance created by her absence has begun to close. But some absences remain. Sage has still not returned, and Sarsilia's attempts to reach her have been met with only silence. Araneth awakens surrounded by knowledge that did not belong to him when this voyage began. Nemoris, Brother Halvin, sacred trusts, unspoken offerings. Teziir. Page after page has now been organized into his own carefully constructed record. Yet every answer seems determined to produce another question. Artorias awakens to something considerably less familiar. Silence. No voice whispering from somewhere inside, no dark tendrils crawling across his arms. Shar is gone. But her final words remain. I have found the other. And beyond her, a third door remains closed. Then there's Copy. Copy, morning light creeps slowly into your room. Your eyes open, and for several seconds you simply lie there. The dream remains unusually clear. A road made from black feathers, pieces missing behind you, a city in the distance, a figure standing upon a path that somehow felt familiar. And the Raven Queen. Her warning reminds you, or remains with you. Do not mistake familiarity for destiny. And then, the final words she spoke. Your future is not a memory. You look toward the floor beside your bed. The feather is still there. Black, real. Proof that whatever happened last night was more than a dream. Above deck, Sarsilia eventually finds herself looking east. Last night, an illustration of in towers of Teziir finally gave shape to something she had seen before. A narrow spire, circular observatory, the Azure Tower. The same tower from the vision connected to Copy, which means somewhere beyond that horizon, for the first time, something from that vision exists in the waking world. You cannot see it yet. There is still only water, but you know it's there. Captain Elira eventually takes her place near the helm. She exchanges a few words quiet with Lysandra, looks toward the sails, then the horizon, and finally, she raises her voice. All right! Conversations across the deck begin to quiet. If the wind holds, she points east. We'll see Teziir before sundown. A few members of the crew cheer. Someone below deck calls, About damn time! Elira rolls her eyes, then looks toward all of you. Last day on the Dragonmere. Try not to summon anything. Her eyes immediately move toward Copy. That means you too. Ahead, there is still no city, no harbor, no towers, only the endless silver-blue waters of the Dragonmere. But, for the first time since leaving Marsember, the horizon no longer feels endless. Somewhere beyond it waits Teziir, a city of merchants, towers, forgotten foundations, sealed chambers, and perhaps answers. The Veiled Quill sails onward. One final day upon the Dragonmere, one final stretch of open water, and somewhere ahead, the shore is waiting. So, what are y'all doing?
Trying to reach
Immediately
out to
going to
Sage
use.
Okay.
Go ahead.
One at a time.
You go.
No, you go.
Oh my god.
I was
Somebody
just going
fucking
to draw
go.
some chalk circles and start trying to summon something.
Okay, so you're jokingly drawing chalk circles.
Yes.
Araneth is correcting his form. Trying to help him actually summon something.
Okay. As you're drawing and Araneth is kind of like correcting, like, no, like this. Brother Orin is gonna walk over and just look. Please, copy. Don't do that.
We'll just kind of look up and hold still for a second, and then like while still looking at him, like kind of like testing the boundaries, like push the chalk forward a little bit more.
He's just gonna sigh, and just keep walking.
He'll go back to it.
He's basically just drawing childlike drawings of different animals he wants to summon.
Yep. It's a glyph with like different animals around it.
Okay.
Stick, just a bunch of stick figures of animals.
What is everybody else doing?
We just docked, right? Like we're all getting off.
The what?
Are we still on the boat? Or are we getting off the boat?
No, you're still on the boat. You're still on the boat. You still gotta.
Okay.
You'll probably get to Teziir by the end of the day, probably.
Okay, so we they just announced that we see we're in.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's
Okay.
like it's in the distance, but you can't see it yet from with just your eyes. They saw it with the telescope.
Okay. No, I probably around what? It's still early, right?
Oh yeah, it's like 7:30.
I'm probably just getting out of my bed. Doing like a stretch. Um, I'll open the doors. I'll start heading towards like the deck topside. I'll whistle for Biscuit to come join. I'd assume I'm at some point before, either as I enter the hallway into like the main cabin area, or like right before I hit the deck cabin, someone's gonna like slap a mop or something in my hand. But so like I'm prepared to like do whatever ship duties I'm meant to do, but right now I'm just headed towards the top deck.
Okay, yeah. As you go to the top deck, someone will kind of just casually like place a mop in your hand, like, all right, get scrubbing.
All right. So I get to the top deck, and like I'll hold off on what I was planning on doing. I'll just take some time to do my morning duties before I fuck around.
Okay. You continue your duties. See the exchange between Brother Orin and Copy and Araneth. Seeing how Copy's drawing chalk, and kind of just thinking to yourself, "Fuck, I gotta clean that."
Don't you fucking dare touch my chalk.
Actually, no. I walk up to him as he's drawing it, and like I stand there, like I'm leaning on the mop, just admiring it for a moment. And then as he like turns to start doing another one, I just start mopping.
Just mopping as I draw.
Love that.
Yeah.
He turns around over here. Whoa.
All right. Who's next?
I'll just be sitting somewhere nearby them, polishing and sharpening my blade.
Okay. As you're kind of just polishing, sharpening the blade, looking over, seeing the shenanigans that they're getting up to, you go to reposition the blade, and your hand closes around Mornward's hilt, and immediately something feels different. It's quiet. It's not heavier, it's not lighter, it's just quiet. For days, perhaps longer, there's always been something beneath the weapon, the sort of tension, an almost imperceptible pull, as though different hands were wrapped around the same blade, each waiting to see which direction you would swing. Today, there's nothing. You slowly draw Mornward. Morning light catches against the steel and you stop. The darkness that once crawled through portions of the weapon are gone. No shadow coils beneath the surface, no dark veins pulse through the metal. Instead, thin lines of pale silver trace their way along the blade. They do not cover what was there before, they follow it, like scars, not erased, not hidden, but changed. You run your eyes along the weapon, and for just a moment, a single black feather drifts past you. Then another. Neither came from above, and neither touches the ground. They simply disappear. You know this presence, the Raven Queen. But unlike before, there is no vision, no endless darkness, no throne, no voice demanding your attention. Only the blade. Then something begins appearing upon the steel. Letters, one after another, slowly carving themselves into Mornward without sound. You read, "What was done cannot be undone." You stare at the words. Another line begins appearing beneath them. "What comes next remains yours." Silence. And somehow you understand this is not forgiveness. She has not absolved you. She has not erased your brother, your parents, the blood on your hands, the choices that earns you the name Forsaken. Those things happened. They are yours. They always will be. But so is everything that came afterward. Gregor, there's your chalice, your oath, the family, your companions, Sarsilia sitting beside you while you finally spoke aloud the things you had carried alone for years, and the choice you made when Shar offered you another road. No. You chose not the Raven Queen, not Shar, but yourself. And Mornward has remembered. You turn the blade slightly. That's when you notice it. Near the crossguard, one small portion remains unchanged. No silver, no darkness. Nothing. You stare at it, and somewhere deep within yourself, you remember a door. The third, still closed. And you wait. Perhaps expecting the Raven Queen to explain. She doesn't. Perhaps expecting something behind the door to stir. It doesn't. For now, there is only silence. Then one final black feather appears. It rests briefly against the flat of Mornward's blade and disappears. For the briefest instant, you hear her. Not within your mind, not somewhere beyond the world, but close, almost behind you. Continue. And then she's gone. Artorias Mornward has changed, not into something new, but into something that finally belongs entirely to the man holding it. You now have Mornward the Unburdened. So what you doing now?
Going to be just slowly running my eyes down the weapon, noticing the subtle changes, but and everything, admiring its new sheen.
Mm-hmm. Refresh your page, Tristan. I just added it. Also, don't forget to take your long rest. You're still at 90 out of 110.
Thought I did that already.
All right. Look at that new weapon. All right. So who's next?
If I reach out to Sage, do I get an answer?
You reach out to Sage, and you think really, really hard. Nothing.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, to be fair, you don't usually have cell service on like cruises and stuff.
Exactly. No cell service.
This wireless
Familiars
customer
are
is not
fun.
available.
No cell service.
This wireless customer is no longer available.
Exactly. So is that all you do? You just reach out to Sage and go, okay, dude.
Yeah. That's all I do.
Nothing else?
Unless somebody's talking to me.
Careful what you wish for.
Alright. Anybody else? Who's next?
I'll probably go and find Sarsilia, wherever she is. And he'll just kind of flutter up behind her as soon as she's still like just staring off into the sea, trying to contact Sage. He'll just carefully try to get her attention. It's like, hello, Sarsilia.
Can I help you?
Still no word from Sage, I take it?
What do you think?
Not surprising. I doubt we'll hear from them for a little bit. But she will return. I'm sure of it. And then Araneth is just gonna just casually pull out a pretty thick collection of papers. He's just gonna hold it up and just kind of hold it out a little bit and like offer it to you and be like, if you ever ended up reading anything from that one book and would like to contribute to this document regarding to valuable information about Teziir and our mission, you feel free to go ahead and add whatever you like to it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna finish it and hand it to Artorias.
How thick of a stack of paper is it?
Well, I mean, I basically gleaned everything I could from 2 whole books into one collection of documents, so it's...
Indeed.
You're
I'd
gonna
say
hand it to me, and I'm just gonna be like, look at it, look at
It's
you,
a
and then
couple-
like
it's
glance
like-
over to Artorias and be like, you think he's gonna read all this?
I mean, he is the captain now. It's not that thick, it's just like... It's what you might expect, like a little decent chunk of folded papers.
Yeah, it's as thick as the winds of winter. Oh, wait a minute.
Damn.
So, like, just what I could gather from those 2 books I read. I'm sure he'll be able to read it. But I left some space in it for whatever you might want to, if you ever wanted to write anything in it. If you don't, that's fine. I'll just finish it up and prepare it to hand to Artorias.
I will take it and be like, okay. And I'll head back to my room and I will start writing down about the towers, or which towers had underground ones and that were sealed off to the public. And write the names. And I'll write about the observatory. And then on that map that I bought, that was like the hand-drawn map. It's a detail. From like the book, or if the book told me where they are in the city, I will also like star where they are on the map and include that there.
Okay.
I'm in my room, but still. Don't need to
As
bother.
you go, you're there in your room writing things down. You suddenly start hearing pops throughout the ship. Then you hear something go kss, and you look to the little piece of paper that you put off to the side last night, and it explodes into a flurry of glitter and flashbang. The room is now entirely covered in glitter.
She's gonna hand it back to me, and it's just gonna have glitter falling out of it.
Copy, you hear these things going off, and all the people that you put them on, you see them now, everything is covered in glitter. Their bodies, whatever they're next to. Captain Elira doesn't make it noticeable, but she passes right by you, looks down, and just kind of gives you a wink.
I'm just sitting there drawing, and I just smile and keep drawing, kind of like rocking my head back and forth, like, I don't know what's going on.
I pressed the digitation, the glitter off me.
Alright.
You can never escape the glitter. It will be there forever.
Oh, it's off. Don't worry
I'll
about
find
it.
it 3 years from now.
Copy is about to age 3 years.
Lol. But some of the crew members are just like, oh, fuck. Man. And you see them all starting to kind of clean themselves, clean the ship where the glitters landed. And you hear some of them going, oh, man, this fucking glitter's not coming off. Lyra giggles a little bit. She's had her fun. But as you guys finish your duties, I'm not going to have you roll for that. I need someone to roll on the encounter table.
Oh boy.
I vote Miley.
I also vote Miley.
I have a 9 or 6.
A what?
Like, is that a 9 or a 6? 93.
Okay.
Damn.
It was a D100, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Chroma Enclave.
No thanks.
Kraken,
good.
Kraken, Kraken.
Fire
We
starts
already-
raining down from the skies.
We already met Strahd. What's the worst that can happen?
Let's not test it and find out.
Okay.
I don't like how you said that.
Rather.
It's Strahd.
Mist fills the ship.
The morning aboard the Veiled Quill continues. For once, Captain Elira's request that none of you summon anything appears to have been respected. The wind remains steady, the sails remain full, and the Dragonmere remains quiet. Then, Captain, one of the sailors near the bow leans over the railing. Elira immediately looks toward them. What? The sailor doesn't answer. Instead, they smile. You might want to see this. Captain Elira approaches the railing. Several members of the crew follow. Old Finn looks up from whatever knot he has decided to complain about this morning, and beneath the water, something flashes. Silver. Gone almost immediately, then another. And another. 5, 20, 100, within seconds. The Dragonmere beneath the Veiled Quill comes alive. Hundreds of enormous creatures glide beneath the surface. Their bodies are wide and flat, almost like rays, with long tails trailing behind them. Some are scarcely larger than a dinner plate. Others stretch wider than the Veiled Quill itself. Sunlight catches against silver scales, turning the water beneath your ship into a moving field of stars. Then you realize there aren't hundreds, there are thousands. They stretch in every direction, ahead, behind, beneath you, an entire living river moving through the Dragonmere. And unlike nearly everything else you've encountered upon the waters, no alarm is sounded. No weapons are drawn. Instead, sailors begin gathering at the railing. Some laugh, others call companions over. Brother Orin abandons whatever he was doing just to watch. Even Captain Elira seems surprised. Old Finn walks toward the railing. He looks down and a smile spreads across the old Merit's face. Well, he folds his arms against the railing. Ain't seen this in a while. Y'all do anything? Y'all say anything?
I'll just go and like hop up on the railing and look down and observe.
Artorias is gonna follow suit and get by the railing and just stare and watch.
I'll probably
Yeah.
flutter over the railing. I'll probably flutter up and like be between Copy and Artorias and just kind of looking over.
Sure.
I also look over at Old Finn like, what is this? It's beautiful.
Oh, these? They're silverwings. Dragonmere's full of them. Usually they stay deep, but every few years, whole bloody lot decides it's time to move. You hear Captain Elira say, "Yes, they do, but it seems like they're early." Finn shrugs. Maybe they're late. The creatures continue passing beneath the ship, and slowly, something becomes apparent. Every single one of them is traveling in the same direction as you, east, toward Teziir. Brother Orin smiles. Well, my grandmother used to say seeing a silverwing migration meant you'd reach harbor safely. Finn snorts. Your grandmother said everything meant you'd reach harbor safely. Well, she lived to 93. Fair. Then, one of the largest silverwings rises. The water beside the Veiled Quill bulges. Whoosh! An enormous silver creature breaks the surface, and for several impossible seconds, it flies. Water cascades from wings spanning nearly 30 feet. Sunlight catches across its body. Silver becomes gold. And for one perfect moment, the creature seems suspended against the morning sky. Then it falls. Crash! Water erupts beneath the ship. Sailors cheer. Another breaches farther away. Then another. And soon, Dragonmere is filled with them. Silver bodies breaking the surface beneath the morning sun. After storms, ghost ships, drowned bells, and things hidden beneath mortal disguises, the Dragonmere finally shows you something else. Not everything ancient is frightening. Not every mystery needs to be solved. Some things are simply beautiful. For the next several minutes, the Veiled Quill sails among them, thousands of silverwings traveling east, toward land, toward home, toward Teziir. After a while, the silverwings disappear. The Veiled Quill keeps sailing. You guys have the day. What are you all doing?
I am quickly going to go grab my food. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Was that in character or? Zonkai's gonna just for like everyone kind of like we did the sightseeing, and I can still see like the land still a fair distance out.
Yeah.
Right. I was gonna go out to like where am I?
Yes.
I'm on deck. I was gonna like head out. I'm gonna look out over the water, like, and just like do a scan of the water, not towards land, but like maybe like off to like the side of the ship.
Sure.
And just to peek out. Do I see? I'm gonna do the thing again. Where like, do I see any like off in the distance like debris or anything like that floating around?
Make a perception check.
Perception. What do I have for that? Yeah, it's not bad. No.
What'd you roll?
16.
16. Okay. 16.
Oh wait, 18. I forgot to add +2.
All right. You look off to the side and you don't see anything immediately that catches your eye as being, suspicious or just anything in general. You do see a couple of some of the silver wings kind of lagging behind a little bit, but other than that, you don't see anything of interest. The water is beautiful. You can see how as the ship is sailing through it, the ripples are kind of still cascading across. For the briefest of moments, as you're looking out and then into the water, you think you see someone. But you blink and they're gone.
Hmm. I was just like rub his eyes, like the thing where like he's just staring, like blinking a lot. And he like feels his head, see if he's hot. I don't think. Anyway, he like thinks about it for a moment, but then just shakes it off. He's like, well, there's nothing out there for me to do what I wanted to do, so I'll just make my own target. So I like whistle to Biscuit,
Mhm.
and I look around. Is there like a piece of like driftwood or anything kind of like floating around nearby, or even on deck?
Yeah, there's some pieces of a barrel that someone's kind of like trying to clean up. You can swoop down and pick up a piece.
Would said piece be? Let me see. Biscuit's got +2 strength. Would he be able to like carry this in his mouth
Oh yeah.
and like fly with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell Biscuit to take it to his mouth and like fly out, maybe like 50 feet up and like 50 feet out or so. And he's gonna float there for a bit. And then when I like give him the signal, I have him drop it and fly back towards me. And when he drops it, I'm just gonna like spin up. I'm gonna look at the water. I'm gonna look at the sea like below me, and I'm gonna basically like spin up a water bullet and like target practice on the piece of driftwood as it falls to the ground. I want to practice my aim.
Sure. So Biscuit flies up, goes about 50 feet up, 50 feet out. Give him the signal, drops it, comes back, and you start target practice. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
This is gonna be with water bullet. Is there any sort of advantage, disadvantage, or anything like that?
It is a moving target.
Yeah.
I'll give you disadvantage.
With disadvantage, that'll be a 14.
Okay. Yeah, your DC wasn't that high. So you're able to line up the shot. Boom! Water bullet hits the mark.
So effectively, this is until and I'm gonna look around real quick after the first one. Like, does anyone like, I guess, of authority take notice to it, or is like, and if they do, are they like, don't do that?
Old Finn kind of just looks at you, just kind of like, practicing? Smart. You're gonna need it. And then goes back to just tying knots. Captain Elira is currently busy, so she doesn't notice.
Okay. I'm gonna take that moment if no one is gonna tell me to stop. I'm basically just gonna, for however the next while, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna have Biscuit keep flying out, dropping
Sure.
targets, and I'm just gonna just keep letting them out.
Yeah, sure.
With water bullets, since these are cantrips, I can just kind of keep them firing.
Yeah. Yeah, so you keep doing that for a good while. I'll say 30 minutes goes by, and finally you hear Captain Elira. What is that incessant noise? And she's gonna look over. Are you making that noise?
And I do that like that little like kid thing where like I just like there's literally like a ball of energy in my hand when she sees me, and like I just drop it and like, no.
What were you doing?
practicing.
Practicing what?
I don't know. I feel like I don't exactly know what's gonna happen when we get over there. I just want to be ready for it.
Oh. Well, I guess that's fine. But she's gonna look around. Can't really tell you to go practice somewhere else. That's fine. You keep practicing. Lysandra, if you would.
Okay.
And as she says that, you see Lysandra, her eyes glow and just the faintest of like an aura pops around both of them as they continue their conversation. But this time you can see their mouths moving, but you can't hear anything.
Tonga's like, hello? And like, and they hear me.
No.
Hello?
No, you keep saying hello. They're ignoring you, and one of the sailors is like, "Yeah, hello, yeah, hello. I'm right here. What?"
Oh, my bad. I was just okay. And I'm just gonna turn around and start. Also, I'll retcon. I'm bouncing between like sorcerer bursts and Eldritch blast as I'm practicing because I realized
Okay.
water. I wanted water bullet because we're on the water, but I just realized water bullet is a first level spell, and I'm not trying to blow through those.
Yeah.
So I basically just run through all my different cantrips that I can. So like
Sure.
I have like fire bolts, ray of frost, sorcerer burst, eldritch blast, and like those are just all just like flying. So you see like different, like you hear like different versions of like things lighting on fire, freezing, blowing up. But I'm basically just doing that until I get in trouble or until you tell me that I hit something I should have hit.
Is this all like happening on deck?
Yeah, like I'm right at the head of the deck. I finished up my
Okay.
duty, so I'm basically just sitting on a barrel, and I'm just like started practicing out over the water.
Oh, okay. I think Araneth would probably hear what's going on, come over and see what's going on. Like, oh, target practice, Tonkai.
Yeah. You want to practice your dodging?
Wait, what?
What? That's crazy.
I actually didn't hear what you said. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, you want to practice your dodging?
Oh. Sure. Just cast invisibility. Try to hit me.
Yes.
I was
Let's
trying
shoot
to
our
think. I could. I could join in, but the only really ranged cantrip I have is Firebolt. Everything else is either a touch spell, a utility spell, or it's like a wisdom save.
Like, I mean, as you're thinking that, you see Tonkai fire off a firebolt. They work the same, and then like right after, like just like a ray of frost, like an ice bolt.
Yeah, I'll join you for a little bit. Could always use practice before whatever happens when we get to Teziir.
As you line up, like sit down next to me and like start firing up. I just look down, just make a note. Just don't hit Biscuit. He doesn't like that.
I could see why. Is Biscuit like holding the targets and moving around, or are they like in the water?
So like he's basically just swooping by, grabbing pieces of wood, flying out and dropping them. So it's like kind of like a slow version of like skeet shooting.
Oh, okay.
I was
just
thinking about like getting real fancy and like have him like drop off a bunch of like copies Molotovs just for like a show. But I don't know how many of those probably has. So
feel like he's probably got more than we expect.
yeah, someone's got a first step boy or something.
Hey, last time I touched something that came out of his bag, it exploded in my mind.
I can see why that makes you hesitant.
That kid takes everything.
Copy.
Yes.
Are you still drawing?
Yes.
Make a d20 roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Boat is covered in dicks.
It's an 11. They're average.
Okay.
Average size dicks.
As Araneth and Tonka, as you guys are having this conversation, Copy. You're still drawing absentmindedly these summoning circles, listening to what Araneth had told you previously about the forms and how to properly draw them. As you complete a circle, you suddenly see a spark. Some smoke.
Oh no.
And those words in your head from Captain Elira, last day on the Dragonmere, try not to summon anything. The circle begins to ignite slowly. As you look down at the summoning circle, smoke continues, sparks continue to flare. Then you have boom. There's a pop. Some of the sailors, Captain! You hear? They still can't hear anything, so somebody has to go bang on the invisible dome, and they look up. Dome goes down. What'd he do? And as the smoke clears from your summoning circle, you see a tiny creature. Horns, claws, wings, tail. A quasit. And it is holding what appears to be a half-eaten piece of meat. It's chewing slowly, looks around the ship, then looks directly at you, Copy. What the fuck? How do you respond?
I repeat it back to him verbatim. What the fuck?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Who are you?
Who are you?
You can't just repeat what I'm... Oh, fucking hell. Little Quason's gonna get closer. It's gonna look down at the symbols that you created. What the fuck is that? It's not a rune. Neither is that. That one's upside down. Then it's gonna look at one of the drawings. Is that a potato? What the fuck? Captain Elira suddenly arrives before you can say anything. Copy, Copy.
Coffee's just gonna be like standing there, like still, like looking up at her.
What was the one thing I asked you not to do today?
And then he's just gonna like point to the Quasit.
Quasit's hands are
What
up.
the
The Quasit's hands are up in the air. Look, for what it's worth, I don't think he actually summoned me. You're standing in a summoning circle. Calling this a summoning circle is incredibly generous.
Copy's
As
suddenly
this is
gonna
going
get
on.
like very. He's gonna have a scowl on his face now as he looks at the Quasit.
Hey,
What the
I-
fuck?
As this is going on, I'm assuming because this is like somewhere on the deck, I assume. I'm assuming Araneth would hear all this going on. They're just gonna turn around.
Yeah, you turn around and
Perfect.
you see a Quasit
Just see
arguing
all
back
these
and forth
fucking
with Copy.
I just see all these drawings everywhere. I'm like, Copy. I'm just gonna look at Tonka and be like, what is this child doing? And I'm just gonna fly over, examine what the hell he's done. I'm like, are you Copy?
Quason is
Artorias-
now reprimanding Copy, by the way.
Artorias is just gonna be looking over with a very amused face, watching this interaction with Copy and the Quasit.
Oh, Araneth's absolutely amused too.
Alright, listen here, you fucker. Never do this again, okay? Seriously, you have no idea what you almost... Gone. It was an incomplete summoning circle, so it could not stay permanently.
I was literally just about to say. I was literally before you said that, I was literally about to say, am I able to cast the spell magic on it and get rid of him?
But as the Quasant disappears, Captain Elira is gonna look down, erase everything, even that one that looks like a potato. She walks off.
I'll just look down at Copy. Well, I didn't actually expect you to take my advice, but you did good at least. Sort of.
Copy's gonna like smile and
child.
like, hell yeah. Nod.
And I'm just gonna look right before I turn around. I'm gonna look. He was right though. That one's upside down. I'm gonna press the digitation. I'm just gonna get rid of the. I'm gonna get rid of the upside down one just so Copy doesn't fix it.
Artorias is gonna go over and just ruffle his little head feathers. Very good job for your first try. And he's gonna
Y'all
help
should
Copy
not
try and clean it up.
You guys should not be enabling this child. Somebody needs to get a leash on this kid. 'Cause there's bombs, there's summoning dark magic. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I just want to point out Sarsilia wasn't on deck, so she knows none of this.
Well, as you say that, Araneth is like, he's bored of the whole, because this was, I'm assuming, a bit after I did a little target practice.
Oh yeah.
I handle all this, and Araneth's just gonna head down and below deck, and he's gonna head towards Sarsilia's room to see what's going on, or see how she's doing with her progress and all that, with the document and whatever she's done. And I'm just gonna
Going to
regale her.
ignore him.
I'm going to be like, oh, you'll never believe what our little friend has just done. I'm assuming she's still ignoring me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna open the door anyways, and I'm just gonna
It's
start
locked.
regaling. Well, shit, I don't have knock prepared.
Go get
I knew I
Copy
should have
over
prepared
there.
that spell.
You didn't Artorias kick another door down?
I'm absolutely gonna be like, Copy, come here, please.
I'll scurry up.
Scurry down to the
Just like
quarters.
stop and look up at you.
Sarsilia is... The door's locked. Could you open it for me, please?
He'll like look
I'll
up
just-
at you for a second.
I'll point to the door for Sarsilia's room.
And he'll pick the lock.
Nice.
Let's go.
Roll sleight of hand plus proficiency. Add your proficiency modifier bonus if you're proficient with lockpicking tools.
The thief's tools.
Yeah, that.
Okay. A 31.
Yeah, that door's unlocked.
I'll like open the door and like kind of like when it's like the very cliche stereotypical like lean in the room, like one person leaning over the other, like peeking in.
And yeah, Araneth's fluttering above him, also peeking his head above him.
Fun fact,
And-
she's napping right now.
You should not have said that. I'm gonna look down at Copy.
He'll
Well,
look
I
up.
was. We were going to. I'm just gonna look down. We were going to, you know, talk. We were going to talk to our friend, but Do you have anything to prank her with?
He pulls out a slip of paper.
How loud are you guys talking?
I mean, we're like just outside the door, like whispering.
Yeah, we're at the door whispering.
Okay.
What is
She's
your
like-
passive perception, Sarsilia?
Okay, mine's 14, but she's doing her trance thing where she's not actually asleep.
No, I know, but passive perception still takes into effect.
Okay.
Are you two trying to be quiet?
Yes.
Both of you roll stealth for me.
Oh boy, I'm terrible at this.
Copy's gonna be fine.
Copy's
rolled
fine, I
low.
won't be. Oh, that's beautiful. I got a solid 5.
Nice. I got a 21.
I
Cool.
rolled low for a 21.
Yeah.
So I hear Araneth then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool, Mage Hand, I close the door.
My head is still like,
You just slammed
Leaning
it on
into
your
the
poor
door.
child's neck.
you're gonna choke me with the door.
He closed
Not
the
like
door.
I'm getting Mage Hand to slam the door, it's slowly closing the door.
You just hear a
You-
bonk, and it hits both of our heads a little bit against in
Yeah.
between the door and the frame. Like, ow!
You'll hear the sound of choking like
Yeah, as you go
like
Yeah, as you go
Halfway
to
in the
close
door.
it with the mage hand, you hear
Fuck. And I'll look down, copy, and I'll like make the Mage Hand like open the door a little bit.
and he'll just give you like a what the fuck? And then he'll give you a mean look. And then he'll like walk out of the door.
Well, hello, Sarsilia. We
Gonna
were
storm
going
out.
to regale you. We were going to update you on whatever Copy was getting up to, but you
So,
damn near took
Privacy
it.
just isn't a thing in this party, is it?
Has it ever been?
Typically,
Well, I mean,
door locked
Artorias
means
has.
door locked. And I'm gonna close the door now that copy's out of the door.
Fine, I'll just have Artorias break this one down too. I'll just flutter away. Or before I leave, I'll be like, just let me know when you're done with that paper.
Oh yeah, is she done with it?
I don't know.
Do I have to
we've
roll
been
anything with that? Or
I mean, we've been done with it or we've been doing stuff for like an hour or so.
Yeah, you can be done with it.
Since
okay. I'll open the door, like shove it in your face, and then close the door again.
Okay. Finally. I'll just start flipping through it and just see whatever all she wrote, just really quickly examining it, like, awesome. Fold it back up. I'm like, well, that's my cue, and I'll head down to my little room. And I'll just lay out the papers on my little desk. And I'm going to begin ritual casting, what was it again? Illusory script. On the document. And I'm going to, what was it again? I'm going to designate every member of the party as people who can read it without issue. I'm basically just going to, ritual set it out on my desk, and I'm going to begin ritual casting illusory script using my inks and stuff that
Sure.
I bought at the store before we left. And then I'm just going to set it all out, start doing the ritual cast. I'm going to illusory script, cast illusory script on the document. And I'm going to declare the whole party as everybody who can read it. So me, Copy, Artorias, Sarsilia, etc. But to everybody else, I'm going to make it to where it looks like it just looks like kind of just like silly little Feywild rhymes and children's stories. So, but to the party, it'll look completely normal. So then I'm just gonna take the 10 minutes to ritual cast that and examine it, make sure everything's done right, and then I'll fold it back up.
As you're there casting the illusory script, kind of deciding what it should look like. Every so often, there's a sheen, so you actually see what people who aren't designated are actually seeing. And every so often, you see a couple of fairies and some dicks flying around, and it's hilarious.
There's gotta be a mention of butt fairies.
Oh,
Those are there too.
Yeah, the butt fairies are in there.
Okay, cool. And then once done, I'll very neatly fold it up, take a little piece of string or something, and just loosely tie it around, keep it closed. And then I'm assuming Artorias is up on the deck still. So I'll gather all the documents and everything, clean up, and I'll just head above deck, find Artorias and give the document to him.
Sure.
So I'll just flutter up on deck, look around, find Artorias. Just flutter up to him and be like, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
He's just gonna allow just a little sigh. You don't have to say that every time you address me.
Yeah, but it's fun. I just wanted to give you something really quick to aid on our mission. Really, I don't really think it's wise to give this to Copy or Tonkai, and especially not Sarsilia. So I'm just gonna pull out the document, and I'm gonna untie the string, open it a little bit, hand it to Artorias. Just be like, "This is everything about Teziir, potentially relevant, that could potentially aid us in our exploration and trip in Teziir. I've cast a spell on it so that only members of our party can read it, but this, coupled with whatever we are given when we reach Teziir, should aid us in our search and survival, really, in this city." And then he's kind of as I hand it to Artorias, he's looking at the words on the page. I'm gonna wave my hand over it really quickly, and I'm gonna show him what it looks like to everybody else who can't read it, just really quickly. you're just gonna see the crazy Feywild fairy bullshit on it, and then just wave my hand over it again and bring it back to normal. But I feel like you're the wisest person to give this to in the event that me or Sarsilia, or in reality any of us, are separated, and you need extra information or context to the city that may aid us. You'll have the document, and it should help us in any sticky situations.
Is this the only copy of this?
Of everything put together, yes. I still have the books and all the information in my mind from what I read, and Sarsilia has other pieces, but yeah, of everything neatly organized, yes, this is the only copy.
I'm gonna give a curt little nod. I guess I have a little bit of research to be doing.
You don't have to read everything now, but in the event that we have questions or we need to do something and we could use more information or context into whatever we're doing, feel free to open it, and it should help us in making decisions on what to do or where to go, where to look.
It would still be wise to at least go through some of this. I'm gonna go
Of
ahead
course.
and head down to my room and start reading a little bit of this.
Okay. Just a quick summary of most of what's in it is stuff about some of the politics and the government, or the politics, the government organizations of the city, and prominent peoples. A lot of it's stuff about the goods and services and the different districts of the city, and what comes and flows through the city and in and out of it. And then whatever Sarsilia wrote in it about the towers and things like that.
So I can't remember because I'm not looking at my notes and I don't have it open at the moment because I'm busy day. But I've named all the towers that had underground connections to them that are cut off to the public. And I've starred them on a map, and I have highlighted the observatory because that was in the vision that you and Copy had. And I kind of made like a side personal note that I want to go there to investigate.
Okay. I don't think me and Ruben ever actually came up with any like mechanics for this document and what it would actually aid us in. But for now, yeah, it's just a basic summary of everything we've been able to figure out about Teziir.
Mechanics? Nothing. But it maybe could use this book to compile other information about Teziir and maybe its secrets and give it to the right people.
Yeah.
Y'all started.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's basically the basic gist of it. And then I have a copy of everything I wrote into it, like in my notes I can send, but I don't think it's really necessary at the moment.
Sorry, what was that?
Me or Cookie?
I don't know. As you guys finish trading secrets, as it were, suddenly you hear from the crow's nest, "Land ho!" And anybody who's above deck can now see Teziir in the distance. It's getting closer. It's starting to set in. This is reality. You're finally going to be stepping in enemy territory.
Araneth's just like, oh, wonderful. Best to prepare.
Indeed. Sarsilia, did you want to do something?
Okay. Yeah, I was DMing you, mister.
I don't know why. Just fucking say it.
Because they were talking.
Well, now they're not talking.
Well, I don't want to repeat myself because I already stated what I want to do.
Oh, the audience has no idea what you want to do.
I'm meditating.
There you go. Why are you meditating? For what reason?
I hate you, bro.
We don't know what you're meditating for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know.
They don't need to know why I'm meditating.
I mean,
I got my secrets.
The viewers don't know.
I hate you, bro. Sarsilia's gonna meditate on herself for a little bit. Trying to connect the visions that Copy and Artorias shared to them. Specifically the one about the moon, and connect it to her old self, and then also the visions that her old self has shown to her, trying to connect those in any way to that vision as well. I'm trying to get answers from myself. From my old self. Being a reincarnated god is really messing with my brain on how things work.
Isn't there a spell that basically does exactly that?
I
What
don't
you're doing?
know.
But actually, well, no, I'm
I think
one of those.
it's a very high level spell. Or you like ask your god for an answer.
What happens if I am the god, though? That's giving me these.
then you would need to still make a religion check.
Okay. I'm
The spell I'm
so
talking about is
good
a
with
4th level spell.
Oh,
No, I just want to know. Is it?
Swear to God, if
Okay,
you
that's-
roll
Well, there's the divination spell.
It's a 19.
Okay.
Shut up. For a 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the divination spell. That's what it was.
You know, I'm glad I had some time this weekend to actually write stuff out for this eventual question.
Oh,
Sarsilia.
music change incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for music.
Okay. Oh, shit. I
I
got my typing hands ready.
I'll just use the
That's
vibe.
it's too dramatic. This? Sure. Sarsilia, you
I
breathe
don't like that.
in, out, and somewhere between one breath and the next, something gives. Not breaks, opens. The gentle rocking of the Veiled Quill disappears. The creaking wood beneath you fades. The Dragonmere becomes silent. You expect another vision, another place, another warning. Something being shown to you by forces you don't completely understand, but this isn't that. You know immediately, because you aren't watching someone else's memory. You remember being here. You open your eyes. There is no ship beneath you. There is no Dragonmere. There is no Teziir. There isn't even ground. You stand beneath an endless night sky. Stars surround you, not above, but around. Thousands, millions, constellations you recognize, and constellations that haven't existed for longer than mortal civilizations have names. And before you hangs the moon. Whole, brilliant, beautiful. You stare at it. And something inside you aches. Not because you've seen it before. Because you remember it. You raise your hand. Moonlight moves, not towards you, but with you. Silverlight curls beneath your fingers like ribbon. There is no incantation, no prayer, no plea to say Lune. You simply think, and the light obeys. Sarsilia, you know this feeling. You felt pieces of it before. When your magic became stronger than it should have been. When you reached for Autumn's wounds and somehow touched her soul. When your power moved through you before you understood what you were asking it to do. You thought those moments were something answering you. A goddess, fate, some greater force. But standing here, you understand something, at least for this moment. Nothing is answering you. The power is yours. It always was. And then another memory. You were somewhere else. A place without walls, without ground, without anything mortal winds would call a room. Yet you are not alone. There are others. You cannot see their faces. When you try, your mortal mind recoils. Too much, too old, too vast. But you know what they are. Gods. And you're not kneeling before them. You are standing among them. Someone speaks. You cannot remember their voice. You cannot remember their name. But you remember the question. What will you do if it breaks? You look toward the moon. You remember smiling. And then you hear your own voice. Not Sarsilia's voice. Older, softer, immense. Then I will gather the pieces. Your heart stops. The memory changes. The moon is still there, but now something is wrong. A thin line runs across its surface. A fracture. You stare, and somewhere inside the mortal woman sitting aboard the Veiled Quill, panic begins to rise. Because you've seen this. Copy's vision. Except, not quite. In Copy's vision, the moon was already broken. Two halves, one shining, the other seeming almost to swallow the light around it. Held together by something thin and silver. Here, you are seeing the moment before. You reach toward the fracture. Silver light gathers around your hand, and you feel something on the other side. Not darkness, not evil. Something missing. An absence where something should be. Your older self understands it completely. Sarsilia, you do not. You try to hold on to that understanding. You try to force the memory closer. What is it? What happened? Why does Copy see this? And for the first time, the memory fights back. Your head begins to hurt, your breathing quickens, the stars flicker, the moon blurs, but you push. With that 23, you hold on. And you remember one more thing. A hand. Your hand. The hand of the woman you once were, pressed against the moon. Silver thread stretching outward between your fingers. Not repairing the fracture, but holding it closed. And you hear yourself whisper, "Not yet." The fracture stops spreading, but it doesn't disappear. And suddenly, you understand the silver thread from Copy's vision. You don't know what broke the moon. You don't know when. You don't know why Copy has seen it, but the silver thread you recognize. Because once, long before you were Sarsilia, you made it. The memory begins collapsing. Wait! Your voice sounds small here. Mortal. Wait! You reach toward your former self for one impossible moment. And she turns. You see her. Not clearly, not enough to remember her face, but enough. Silver white hair drifting around her as though underwater. Moonlight beneath her skin, eyes filled with stars. And something happens that you weren't expecting. She looks directly at you. Specifically at you. Not through you, not beyond you. At Sarsilia, and she smiles. There is no sadness in it, no disappointment, no demand that you remember who you used to be. She simply raises one hand, places it against her heart, and you feel your own hand do the same. Then you hear her voice. I wondered when you would find me. Your eyes open. The Veiled Quill returns all at once, wood beneath you, wind, water, your own breathing, your heart is pounding. Your hand is pressed firmly against your chest. There are tears running down your face, not from pain. You're not entirely sure why. Then you notice your other hand. Your palm is open. Resting within it is a single strand of silver light, thin as thread. It curls gently around your fingers. You stare at it. You aren't concentrating on a spell. You didn't summon it. You didn't ask Selune for it. You simply remembered how. Slowly the thread disappears, but the memory doesn't. For the first time since these visions began, you have an answer. Not about Teziir, not about Copy, not about the fractured moon, but about you. Whatever you were before Sarsilia, whatever name you once carried, whatever happened that caused a goddess to become the mortal woman sitting around aboard this ship, she isn't some stranger buried inside you. She isn't another presence fighting for control. She isn't waiting to replace you. She is you. Somewhere beneath memories separated by lifetimes, she has been waiting for you to remember.
Above table. I'm so excited to have a conversation with myself. This is gonna be so cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Can I try to focus and summon another silver thread in my palm again?
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
I don't know. What about a 22?
You stare at your empty hand. Moments ago, something impossible rested there. The silver strand of light. Like a thread. You hadn't cast a spell, you hadn't prayed, you hadn't called upon Selune. You just simply remembered. And now? You want to do it again, deliberately. Close your eyes and you think back. Not to the vision, but to the feeling. Your hand pressed against the moon, silver stretching between your fingers, a fracture spreading across its surface, and your own voice. For a lifetime, you still cannot fully remember. Not yet. But you hold out your hand, and for several seconds, nothing happens. Your instinct is to reach for magic, to form a familiar pathway of a spell, an incantation, a gesture, a source, but something tells you that's wrong, that isn't a spell, so instead, you stop trying to cast and you try to remember. With the 22, something changes. You feel warmth beneath your sternum, small, gentle, familiar. It travels slowly down your shoulder, down through your arm, your wrist, into your hand, and then between your fingers. A silver thread appears, thin as silk, made entirely of pale moonlight, and it hangs between your fingers, impossible and weightless. You did it. No prayer, no spell slot, no divine symbol, no answer from somewhere above. You wanted it to exist, and some ancient part of you remembered how. You move your fingers and the thread follows. You pull your hands apart. It stretches 1 foot, 2, 3. It doesn't break. You bring your hands closer. It contracts, almost instinctively. You understand something about it. This thread wasn't made to bind, it was made to cut. It wasn't made to harm, it was made to hold. It was made to hold, to connect, to keep something from coming apart. You remember the moon, the fracture, thousands of these threads stretching across something impossibly larger than you are now, and suddenly, the difference between then and now becomes painfully clear. Back then, you created thousands without thought. Now you're creating one, and your hand is starting to tremble. Not violently, but enough. The warmth inside your chest becomes hotter. Your heartbeat quickens, the thread flickers, and instinctively, you know you could keep going. You could make another, perhaps another after that. You could pull harder on whatever part of yourself you've just rediscovered, but your body is screaming at you, telling you, hey, you're mortal now. Whatever power once belonged to you, the vessel carrying it has limits. You Relax your hand. The silver thread remains for another few seconds and slowly dissolves into tiny motes of moonlight. They drift upward and disappear. Something is different now. The first time could have been dismissed as part of the vision, an echo, memory made briefly tangible. This time, you did it intentionally. You know how to do it again. You don't understand everything it can do. You don't know what its limits are, but somewhere within you, a piece of knowledge that has been silent for an entire lifetime is awake. You remember how to make the silver thread.
I'm so cool. Okay.
This is a new character ability, by the way.
I unlocked something.
As a bonus action, you can create a thread of divine moonlight connecting yourself to one willing creature you can see within 30 feet. The thread lasts for 1 minute, provided the creature remains within 60 feet. While connected, when the creature takes damage, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d8 plus your charisma modifier. Alternatively, when the connected creature fails a saving throw against being charmed or frightened, you can use your reaction to allow them to re-roll it. The thread then disappears after either effect is used. This goes based off of your proficiency bonus, so however much your proficiency modifier is, that's how many uses you have per long rest.
So 3 at the moment. Got
Yeah.
it. That's really cool. I'm not freaking out right now.
Totally freaking out, chat.
I really am.
Nah, Cookie would never do that.
No,
Cookie would never freak out.
nope, never. I think I s- no, no. I think I'm gonna still be there and kind of just in that moment where I made that thread. And I'm slowly coming to realize that what Sage said to me, that I am what I am for real. Like, she's not just joking. I think this is what really starts to clue it together for me. And I will I don't know what I'm gonna do. That I wasn't expecting to get a new ability today. I will go to the deck and see what my friends are doing.
Okay.
My friends, what are you doing then?
Araneth was probably still on the deck after giving that paper to Artorias. So I'd probably say
I'm just gonna
Araneth
say
was-
Artorias is probably gonna pass Celia going up, and he's gonna be going down with the papers from Araneth. And just kind of like mutter to her. Oh, if you didn't hear, we're land for Teziir's already in sight. Then he's gonna walk a little further past her and pour into her and her. Oh yeah, Poppy summoned a Quizette, but it's gone now. He's gonna enter his room and close the door.
I will be like, oh, okay. Wait, he did what?
Oh yeah,
Lol.
he did. It was only temporary though. He didn't do it right, but he did a lot better than a child scribbling on the floor should have.
You're also just gonna hear from Artorias. He also drew a potato.
He did draw a potato.
Who thought teaching the child to draw a summoning circle was a good idea?
None of us taught him to do it. I just jokingly gave him pointers.
So you taught him.
No, he was already doing it. I just helped him make the line straighter. Listen, he was drawing potatoes and dicks. I didn't think he was going to be summoning anything. He just
What?
scribbled until he got lucky.
You cannot be left with copy unsupervised now.
Hey, I'm not the threat here. This is the child who has bombs in his bag.
Yeah, that'll be something different. You taught him how to summon something. Where's Copy in all this? Is he looking proud of himself?
Who knows where Copy is? He might be drawing another summoning circle.
Never
know. You leave him unsupervised, it's all bets
Okay,
are
well,
off.
I'm actively looking for Copy now.
I would
I'm gonna
laugh
follow.
if the child is so sneaky. I did not even know if he was in the room or not. I was too caught up in the book.
Yeah, maybe he already has the book, in fact. And maybe he's already made a duplicate of it. Who knows?
Okay, well, I'm looking for the bird. Where is the bird?
Well,
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna look for the bird too.
You're gonna have to, I guess, make a perception or an investigation check. I guess it'd be investigation.
Would it be investigation
Yeah,
to look for the child?
yeah.
Okay.
If you're actively trying to look, not just like I can't see shit kind of thing. You know, if you're actively looking under things and whatnot, then yeah, investigation.
At
Okay.
20. For
Ooh,
21.
not one.
I love having
Perfect.
advantage because mine was a nat 1 originally. It went to a nat 20.
I love how I have. I love how I have +8 to my investigation. I still roll a nat 1 to make it useless.
I have advantage and it's just a +1, but
So I got a nat 1.
So how does that 20 work when it's still under a 27?
I should get an idea of where he went. I don't know where he
so
is. But...
As- Trail of
Sarsilia
chaos
is looking
behind his-
around for Copy, you think you see Copy, and you go, aha! And he was there moments ago, but he's not there now. See, one of his feathers has fallen off from his body onto the spot he was just there mere seconds ago. And you hear the of him walking away. So you almost
Maybe you
had
see some
him.
drawings on the wall, or little bits of mischief,
Yep.
chaotic mischief left in his wake.
I'm
Somebody
gonna
that sat down at the table and their utensils are now gone.
follow this chaos gremlin.
I guess I'll follow Sarsilia.
Follow the tides of chaos.
And if you follow it, you'll eventually find your way up to the upper deck, and he's just kind of like hanging on to one of the ropes, kind of swinging back and forth.
Nice. Hold up.
Just using it as a makeshift swing.
Or did you just name the group the Tides of Chaos?
Did I accidentally?
I think that's a great
I
group
just
name.
this
I think
stunned me
that
because
is
you said
fucking
it and I was like
awesome.
Tides of Chaos.
I think that is.
Tides
a
of Chaos
perfect
is
fit.
good.
I think that's a great. Hold on, we have.
I think
to
Tides of
Sarah.
Chaos is a good fit.
I think
You think you stunned
Even
like the
Sarah-
DM? I was like, wait a minute.
I think we
I
finally
think
found
Tides of
it.
I think Tides of Chaos is good. I liked
It's
Twist of Fate,
definitely-
but Tides of Chaos is better.
I think even Sarah would agree with that. She said that the thing has to come natural and not just flows
Yes.
naturally.
And we think we accidentally found the party name.
Are you messaging her right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm texting her phone. That's how serious
Okay.
this is.
Perfect.
The fact that it was found on the water as well, chef's kiss, even though we're not that aquatic or naval.
Well, as we wait for Sarah's reply, because that literally stun locked me. I was like, it's a brilliant name in my head. I didn't hear anything else y'all fucking said.
Oh, I was following the Chaos Gremlin.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, we're following the Chaos Gremlin, and Copy is swinging from one of the ropes on the deck.
Yeah, maybe I took the top of a barrel. I don't know what was in it. Maybe it was like fish or something, but I left it open to the air. I took the top of it
Ball.
and kind of turned it into like a little makeshift tire swing type thing. Not a tire swing, but you know how
The
they have
rope
the little
swing.
like platform that you can like sit
Yeah.
on it, swing on the rope, and that's what I'm doing.
That's beautiful. Hello, Copy. Sarsilia has words for you.
Poppy, can you come down here for a quick second?
Insight check.
Roll insight.
That is a 14.
Sure.
What am I rolling against?
Either persuasion or deception. You're trying to be
Both of them are the
persuasive.
same.
What
Well-
I'm specifically looking for is what kind of tone does she have towards me? Is this kind of like a, oh hey Copy, guess what? Or is this like using my first, middle, and last name?
Ooh.
Call my name.
Okay, well, I've rolled a 26.
Oh, it's a very trusting
Okay.
tone, Copy. You're like, okay, nothing bad.
Certainly, I would not have my trust broken if I approached her. Because if I did, that would be... I mean, I don't know if I'd ever recover from that. So I'll hop off the little swing, and I'll go down to Sarsilia.
I'm gonna, like, crouch down to your level. That way, you know. So, I heard we had a little bit of fun today.
Copy's gonna, like, think back to all the problems he caused throughout the day. And then he's gonna look back at you and nod.
Uh-huh.
And he'll say in your voice, fun.
Uh-huh. So, one, glitter bombs. Don't ever do that to me again. I know that was you.
No, you fucking don't.
Who else
no
would
idea.
glitter bomb her?
The fucking captain.
The captain that has done shit all to Sarsilia. You're the troublemaker.
Shit, this is a logical conclusion. It's bullshit when you use the wrong math to get to the right solution. But
You literally woke her up with Araneth going, how can we prank her, essentially?
I mean, if we were trying to prank you, perhaps it would mean I didn't already prank you before.
It means nothing to you. Anyways,
But,
So,
yeah, so
she'll
he'll just kind
she'll
of
give you a brief nod, be like, don't do that to me again.
Yep.
And then I heard we accidentally summoned something.
And he'll give you a nod, like a enthusiastic, excited nod, like he did nothing wrong. And then he'll like kind of start making the same kind of gestures that it made. What was it called?
What was it? Quasit,
Yeah, Quasit. He'll like throw up his arms and he'll put his fingers on his forehead like horns and be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna assume that's what it said to you.
That's exactly what it said, actually.
Okay,
You know, mimicry and all.
got it. Copy. Do you understand that what you accidentally summoned here could be dangerous?
He's gonna kind of throw his arms up in like a shrugging pose and like look around at the minimal danger present. All right.
So, caring voice. I need to just note this is coming from caring voice. I understand that what you just did, or what he wasn't causing any harm. But if we do that, we could accidentally cause harm. You don't want to accidentally hurt any of us, right?
Copy's gonna kind of ponder on your words for a second. And he's gonna think way back when you shot him with an Eldritch Blast.
You stole her necklace. That's on you, you little
Yeah,
thief.
but you did shoot him. And then he's like,
Araneth will he's just kind of nearby. He'll just chime in a little bit and be like, "You should listen to her, Copy. You may not have caused harm this time, and it was admittedly quite funny. But if you had properly completed that circle, yes, it may have been a quasit, but you can bring a lot worse things than a quasit. And if it was a complete circle, then, well, he would have been here a lot longer. And then you may have damaged this nice captain's ship, the one who's been nice to you.
he'll start to have like a little bit of like kind of regret showing his face. A little bit.
We're not mad at you, Copy. We just want to make sure you and everybody else remain safe. And then he's just gonna flutter up closer to Copy and he's not trying to not be heard, but he is gonna speak more softer. He's gonna get close and just like just like a little shithead. He's gonna like whisper to Copy, if you ever really feel like you need to learn, if you have the urge to learn more about this stuff, we can just do it carefully, safely, away from everybody else.
As you say that, you see like his expression changes from regret and it like slowly forms a smile that just like keeps getting bigger beyond what you would expect. A little like devious smile. And then it'll like wipe away really quick, like he's back to the facade and regretful and just nod.
That was pat him on the head.
Can we also talk about the bombs you made?
Yo, what the fuck was that? Because Araneth wasn't. Because Araneth was not here for that shit when you grabbed some of those materials. Because also all of a sudden, we saw you made the little fucking oil things with Molotovs with the jars of oil, but the fucking explosives? What the fuck was that, Copy?
Sarsilia didn't see him grab the sap, did she?
No, nobody saw me
No,
grab
nobody
the
saw.
sap. That was when he was alone. But he doesn't have any more of it. When you ask him about that, he'll respond to you with the hermit's voice. The forest remembers your sins. And that's all. That's all he can
Ernest's
really
not-
say to cue you in.
Araneth's not gonna know what the fuck that means. So he's just
Yeah.
be like, whatever.
And I just go, okay. Do you have any more of them?
He's gonna like duck his head down a little bit while like looking up at you. Oh.
Copy, can you
Hands
check
in-
for me?
Hands in pockets, kicks dust.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
You see
don't
him,
know.
like, he like pats his chest, his sides, like he's checking all his pockets, and then throw up a shrug.
Do I see his bag of holding though?
It's on his hip.
I'm gonna look at his bag of holding. And then look at you. Like, come on.
He like turns. So he has two
There's
bags of holding. He has one in his left hip, one in his right hip. So the one you look at, he turns to hide it behind him, and then the other one is now showing in front.
And I'm gonna look at that one, go really copy.
And he'll like kind of look back and forth on both sides, and then sigh, and then he'll go and like peek into his bag of holding. You'll see him like shove his hand into it and really like rummaging around, and then he like gets this expression like oh. And he pulls his middle finger out of his bag of holding and he goes running off.
This child is gonna get us killed.
Probably.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I will say that out loud in character.
I also in character, but like, yeah, probably.
As you go running off, like, coffee, please be safe and try not to harm any of us. No more making bombs.
God, if Copy didn't have such a high dexterity score, I would be trying to put him in a hamster ball right now.
Honestly, you probably wouldn't have to try to put him in it. If you made a hamster ball, he would probably just get in it. That sounds fucking awesome.
I do have the Odaluk's Resilience Sphere prepared again.
Hell
So
yeah.
for a minute, you could run around in a hamster ball and be completely invulnerable to all damage.
He'd end up in the ocean.
You
Probably in
in
the
the
ocean. What I would do is I would cast it. I would put him in the hamster ball. I would try to get him to go in the hamster ball, and then I would just point to Artorias, and I would just have Artorias, can you hold this? And just have Artorias pick him up and hold him in the hamster ball so he couldn't run away.
As you call out to him, saying that his like run kind of starts to like slow down and then kind of turn into a skip as he like just kind of skips off to do more things around the ship.
More chaos gremlin
To make
stuff.
more
Got
fun.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look to Sarsilia. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure I'm always prepared to dispel anything he tries to draw again.
He shouldn't have
Can't
known
just
how to
come
draw
once.
anything in the first place.
He was already drawing it. I just jokingly gave him advice. I didn't think it would do anything. A 5-year-old shouldn't be. Oh, no, most 5-year-olds can't fucking hear one word of advice and suddenly summon anything.
You've met Copy. He's not a normal 5-year-old.
Well, we're learning that the hard way, it seems. Come to think of it, his drawings were really, really good of that vision.
Indeed, they were.
Except the one that Sarsilia really cared about. That one kind of
Except for the
sucked.
Yeah.
But-
Next time Copy tries to do some shit, I'm gonna cast command on him. Make
There
him
you go.
stop.
Is Tonkai still target practicing?
Tonka, are you still target practicing?
Yes. Pero I did a thing. On the, how far are we at this point, like from land?
Oh, you're getting real close.
Because let's see how far. So the last like 5 minutes or so of me like doing target practice. I don't know if it was the waves, me getting seasick, but like I started like just like whiffing my shots,
Mhm.
and I was getting frustrated. So for this last shot I did, as people are like kind of like in the midst of like grilling Poppy and yelling at him, he's running away and blah blah blah. In the midst of all that, I decided to do my last like target practice shot with Tides of Chaos. So I rolled with advantage on it, and I made my shot. Pero that also means wild magic happened. And so I rolled a thing, and I had to use what's it called again? Second chances, second glances. I had to use my ability to stop the thing from happening.
Okay.
And there's a moment where if anybody's like looking over at Tonkai, he's like kind of like panicking of like, oh, this is not gonna, oh, and then suddenly there's like a loud boom. Is there anyone near me? Like within 30 feet? No, like 10. What's the range on this?
I mean, me and Sarsilia are probably like somewhere on the deck.
Yeah, like if we're
After
all on
copy.
the upper deck, then probably.
Is there anyone within 10 feet of me?
Old Finn.
Probably not.
Mm,
Not
No,
all.
besides Ilfin.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Finn, panicking, come and look around because I need to do this. I'm gonna look at Finn. I gotta go. If you stay here, it might hurt. And I might ask him if he wants to go with me as I get ready to cast Thunderstep.
He looks at you, and you can see his eyes turning into into that blue color they were the other day, and he's like, don't worry about it. He grabs onto your shoulders, and you suddenly feel this calm in your belly. The Thunderstep was roaring, and it's just been quelled. And you see him kind of smile at you, pats you on the head, and then you see him go out into the ocean, and then you hear a erupt in the middle of the Dragonmere. Haven't done that in a while.
So here's the thing. My Thunderstep was to get away from the ship so that the thing that was gonna happen doesn't happen on the ship.
So he misread the situation and took the thing you were trying to use. So what ended up happening? What did you roll? Because I don't even know what the fuck you rolled.
So I was gonna Thunderstep like just basically into the ocean.
Sure.
So that this level 4 ice storm doesn't happen on me. on
we
the ship.
are a liability.
He misread the situation. He kind of like, it's okay. What the fuck? And this ice storm begins to just slam into the ship.
Am I able to
it-
do anything? Like, can I dispel that or counter? I don't know how Tides of Chaos works.
Yeah, I don't know how this will work against, like, I guess because this is the thing that just I don't necessarily cast it
Mhm.
per se. It's like
Oh,
the
okay.
wild magic just
It
happens.
just
So I don't know.
happens, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, so it's 40-foot high, 20-foot radius, and it's centered on me.
So the masts are about to get destroyed, is what I'm hearing.
We were so close.
We're
We were so close to
see.
shore.
So
Oh.
it's a dexterity save.
Poor Finn.
Or you take it's 2d8 and 4d6. Those 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold.
Is it half on success?
Half on success.
Does this affect me below deck?
There's
Wait, are we all rolling
basically-
this? I don't know if
Oh,
we're
it's-
in range of this.
it's me here, so it's 20-foot radius around and a 40-foot up and down.
Yeah, it would affect everybody on the ship.
Oh,
Oh my god.
so it's a deck save, you saying?
Yes.
Oh boy.
And unfortunately for everybody, I'm not close to everybody.
Yeah.
This
They have
is
to make a
pain
dex
in
save
the
of
ass.
what?
I think technically it's just mine because it doesn't say it in the thing.
Yeah, it should just
So
be yours.
my save will be DC 16,
Okay.
and I think I just take the damage. I don't think I get a save.
Well,
Damn.
shit. I got a 14.
This was Dex
Yes,
21.
21.
Got a 21.
21.
Well,
So it will be 11 cold and 14 bludgeoning.
Damn. Copy, what'd you roll?
A 21.
Okay.
well,
Half of that.
So sorry, what was that? 14 and what?
14. So it's 14 cold.
I
no,
I
14
got a
bludgeoning,
natural 20 for
7.
24.
And 11
I got a
cold.
14.
Artorias, you take 0 damage because of that natural 20.
Sweet.
And is
Wait,
the
that affects him below deck too.
half rounded down or rounded up?
Up, down, down, up.
I just lost half
5.5.
my HP.
11. Yeah, I think 11. You take 6.
Okay.
Sorry, how much was the cold damage again?
11.
I thought it was
How
Oh.
much was the bludgeoning then?
14.
14.
Okay, so 7.
so 25. So 25 damage for me. I'm hurt.
You see Captain Elira yelling out orders, and you seeing some of her sailors are getting pelted with the ice. Old Finn just goes, fuck, that's my fault. Hold on, I got this. And he waves his hands, and you see a ceiling of, or actually a bubble of water encompass the ship. And anytime ice tries to get through, it just immediately transforms back into water. He's gonna look at Tonkai and then the party. My bad. I misread the situation.
I'll just look at everybody. I tried to leave.
He did. He really did. It's my fault. It's on me.
Artorias is just gonna come up from below deck. Did I just hear a fucking explosion?
Yeah, I'm a little hurt. Thanks, Tonkai.
Sarsilia, if you look in Tonkai's direction, you'll see Copy right next to him, just like standing straight, facing you and pointing at Tonkai.
Captain Elira is gonna look
Just
over.
Full tattletale.
She sighs.
I didn't even think of that.
Face palms. Finn, I expected this from them, but you? I already fessed up. You gotta make me feel worse. Whatever. Just get this place cleaned up and get Brother Orin above deck. Start healing people. Yeah. After the time elapses and the storm dissipates, y'all are no longer encompassed in the water bubble. Brother Orin has been healing people. He'll heal you guys. We'll just say for, whatever. Y'all are fully healed up.
Yay.
It's funny because Tonkai was actually exactly where Copy was going next, because his next thing of fun was going to be to go and ride Biscuit around in the air. So he just went face first into that ice storm.
That's fun.
And I just suck at dex. And I just suck at dex saves. So if I'm anywhere near it, I just got hit.
I can't even respond because Copy tattletale.
It's like, you better fucking do something about this. You gonna do something? You better use the middle name.
I thought he was gonna.
Do I notice? Do I notice?
Pointing.
Oh, that makes me.
Do I
I
notice
just-
Copy
voice.
snitching?
Oh yeah, he's being blatant about it.
Snitches.
So that way,
Yeah,
even
no,
Captain
it's
Elira
very
notices.
obvious.
So I look at Copy. And I don't know. You can DM how long this lasts. But I use create and destroy water above Copy, so it's just raining on Copy. And it's 10 gallons of water. So however long that lasts. It just follows Copy.
I guess how long it lasts depends on how much you have it rain at once, because it could be 10 gallons immediately, and that would just wash Copy away.
No, it's like that
Flood
kind
him.
of like a heavy pour, but like
Okay.
I'll say 5 minutes.
so just for the next 5 minutes, Copy. You anywhere you go, inside, outside, just rain following you.
Coffee's gonna go
I
destroy whatever
promise
sensitive things he
Sarsilia will
can
give a response in a moment.
find.
Copy, you're there tattletaling, pointing at Tonkai, and the next moment, just rain all over you.
Okay.
Copy will be sitting there pointing for a second until Sarsilia responds.
Tonka, if you look at Sarsilia, she has the most disappointed face. Tonkai.
Yeah.
That's a child. That you are getting soaping wet and cold.
Okay, shrugs.
Copy's gonna try to step out of the rain now.
And it's just gonna follow him.
For 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, follows you
And
for 5 minutes.
And when he looks up and he sees it following him, he's gonna get a terrible smile on his face as he realizes the opportunity that he now has. And he's gonna go running after Sarsilia. And he's gonna try to jump onto Sarsilia.
Joke's on you, I like the rain.
Oh, god damn it. And
So
he's just
you
gonna go
d- you
jumping
like-
on every person he can.
Yeah, you go
That's it.
jumping and I fully catch you and I go, hey, how's it going?
It's just washing off that
Unbothered.
excess glitter that was on her still.
As he sees you unbothered, he's gonna be completely unamused and disappointed that it didn't go as he planned. That he didn't get the
reaction he wanted.
the reaction out of it, and he'll just jump out of your arms. Fuck! And then he'll go running off to find another person.
I really hope you said Shiza instead of fuck though.
Oh. I have to remember that one. I have to get that one in my own vocabulary first.
I'm gonna
Araneth is gonna see that he's being a little shit, and Araneth is just gonna fly 10 feet in the air and just hover there for a bit so Copy can't fucking jump on him or
Hovering
run
above
next
the
to him.
clouds.
Yeah, I'm just above the cloud.
Then he'll just go running. He won't run and like jump on people, but he'll go like running past crewmates and stuff. Just anybody doing a thing, he'll just like kind of slip by them. General mischief. And then he'll go back to looking
Hi.
for Biscuit.
Sure.
So when Coffee's doing his chaos for 5 minutes of running around, making everybody else soaking wet as well, I am gonna approach Tonkai and ask what happened there.
Well, I was just kind of practicing like my spells because I've had some trouble with that in the past, and things were like going pretty smooth for a while, and then I started missing a lot, so I decided to like give myself a little boost, and then the boost worked in terms of like me hitting my shot. Then something else happened, and to be fair, I was gonna leave and not have it happen here, but then old man Finn kind of prevented me from leaving.
He had already walked away. He hears you. I already apologized. I fucked up. All right, damn.
I mean, I'm figuring out this whole controlling the magic thing.
Yeah, you suck at it. And he goes below deck.
When you say controlling the magic, Sarsilia will like against like I won't even notice, but I look down at my hand and like the hand that created the silver thread and be like, yeah, same. Can we not try that on the boat though? Especially when we're so close to Teziir.
Save it for large groups of people. Got it.
Nah.
Yeah, wait until we're in the shops.
Yeah, town square.
Rather than like
Exactly.
an open field or like a practice range, but okay, whatever.
I do the thing where like I click my heels and like stiffen my stiffen like straight up and I like salute her.
What's this?
Aye, Captain.
Not the captain. Just somebody who wants to keep us all alive.
Indeed.
You'll just see me look for wherever Artorias is and point at Artorias. No, that's the captain. Well, our captain.
Just for reference, like, so did the thunderstep happen and he absorbed it, or did he stop it from happening? Do I mark off a third level or not?
Yeah, no, it happened and he absorbed it, then spit it
Okay,
out
so-
into the Dragonmere.
Another round of wasting a third level for a joke.
But you guys begin to notice after the whole water bubble clears, you're a lot closer to Teziir than you originally thought. As
That Finn's doing.
maybe the sun hangs low over the Dragonmere. What began this morning as an endless horizon finally has an end. Teziir rises before you. Towers stretch above tightly packed rooftops. Ships crowd the harbor beneath them, their sails carrying colors from across the sea of fallen stars. Bells ring from somewhere along the waterfront. Dockworkers shout, gulls circle overhead. Lanterns are beginning to illuminate one by one as daylight slowly gives way to evening. After days aboard the Veiled Quill, after storms, strange waters, lost sailors, the morning tide, and secrets carried by those traveling beside you, you've made it to Teziir. The Veiled Quill glides into harbor. Sailors move quickly across the deck. Ropes are thrown, sails are lowered, wood groans as the ship settles against the dock. Captain Elira calls orders from the helm while Lysandra oversees the final approach. Mama Brina has already begun yelling reminders that anyone leaving the ship hungry has only themselves to blame. Brother Orin offers quiet blessings to departing sailors, and Old Finn is already complaining about the quality of Teziir's docks. For the first time in days, the Veiled Quill is still a gangplank. Sorry, I read that too quick. The Veiled Quill is still. A gangplank is lowered. Thunk. It settles against the dock. Captain Elira looks toward all of you. Well, Teziir, welcome back to dry land. One by one, you guys have gathered your belongings. Packs are secured, weapons checked, books carefully stored, and whatever Captain Elira asked Copy to do before has finally quelled those pranks. She smiles at you, Copy, and you hear her whisper, "Thank you. That was funny." Beyond the gangplank waits a new city, new streets, new people, new questions, and somewhere among those towers, perhaps answers. Perhaps answers, and I'm stuck because Cookie's not here.
In the meantime, when Captain Elira says that to Copy is gonna pull out the card that he made for her and give her this little memento for their little journey together.
She is gonna look at it. Thank you, Copy. I appreciate this. Here, and she's gonna get a little baggie so you can prank more people when you're here in Teziir.
He'll get a little smile on his face and go like running down the gangplank. And
If Araneth witnesses this as he sees Araneth or Copy run away, like, oh, don't worry, don't forget me. I'll help.
the reason Copy's running away is that when she opens that card, there is a glitter bomb inside of it,
Oh,
attached to the edges of the card. So as soon as the card is opened, one last little prank.
You run, and you hear her, and she goes, "Aw," but there's no explosion. You stop. You turn around, and she winks at you. You can't prank the master.
And then he'll say, "Scheiße," and he'll walk off.
And
But,
Cookie
like,
wasn't
also-
even here to hear it.
Completely impressed. Like well played. I have a lot to learn.
A lot.
You know,
to
like he's like,
learn.
wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Kind of enamored by her skill.
Yeah. The rest of the outro narration, yes, this is the outro narration, is in particular for Sarsilia, so this is awkward.
I tried to delay as long as I
No,
could.
yeah.
Before everyone steps off, Araneth will look at the captain and just thank you for the safe journey. Sorry for any trouble we caused.
Oh, I'm used to shenanigans on the ship. Don't you worry about that. But thank you nonetheless. You have a safe trip, and whatever it is you're looking for, she kind of looks around, making sure no one else hears. Be sure you find it. Get safe, okay?
That is the goal. And he'll look past her and wherever old Finn is, he'll look over and till we meet again, old man.
Alright? Yeah, till we meet again. But Sarsilia, your eyes drift upward across the skyline until you find it. Tall, narrow, rising above the surrounding buildings, crowned by a circular observatory. The Azure Tower. The illustration was accurate. The vision even more so. You have never stepped foot in this city, and yet you've seen that tower before. You think again about the fractured moon, about the silver thread holding its pieces together, about the memory that returned to you earlier today, a hand that belonged to you. In another life, thousands of strands of moonlight stretched between your fingers. Then I will gather the pieces. And finally, the single thread you created yourself. Not accidentally, not in a vision, but you. The others begin moving toward the gangplank, getting off and onto Teziir. Sarsilia, you take
I'm back. Sorry.
It's okay. You take a step to follow. Then you hear a voice. Took you long enough. You stop. That voice. For the past several days, you've tried to find it. You've called for it, reached for it, received nothing. Slowly you turn. Sitting atop the railing of the Veiled Quill, tail curled neatly around herself, is Sage. She looks completely unharmed, completely relaxed, as though she hasn't been missing for days. She looks at you. Hi.
I'm running up and hugging, and then scolding her because where the fuck has she been?
If we could all see this, Araneth immediately just gonna be like, "Oh, welcome back, friend. We've missed you."
It's good to see you too, Sarsilia. I needed to speak with someone. Someone about you.
Uh-huh. And?
It was with Selune. She says the name casually. Perhaps a little too casually for someone talking about one of the most powerful goddesses in Faerun. We've been, disagreeing for several days.
Is this something that should be said out loud or like brain talk?
I'm fine with whatever.
She's gonna like connect, like talk telepathically. I haven't told them anything, so like they don't know.
Okay. Better for us, but yes, we were disagreeing for several days.
About?
Well, whether I was allowed to tell you the truth. There's a bit of silence as that hits. The sounds of Teziir continue behind you. Dock workers, bells, sailors, hundreds of lives continuing without any idea that your entire understanding of yourself is quietly changing. Sage begins to study your expression. Her eyes move towards your hand. You made one, didn't you?
I'll nod.
She smiles, not surprised, and more relieved. Good. Something about that answer hits you differently now, because she isn't asking what happened. She's asking what you saw. She's not asking what you saw. She isn't asking what the silver thread was. She knows. And suddenly, every strange comment Sage has ever made, every question she avoided, every moment she seemed to understand something about you that even you didn't, begins rearranging itself. What once seemed like jokes aren't quite as funny anymore. She watches the realization on your face. Yeah. That's about the face I expected.
Real quick, as they're talking, Artorias is going to try and motion for Celia to walk so that we're not drawing unwanted attention, and kind of motion for Sage to either jump on Celia's shoulder or mine so we can walk.
Sure.
Oh, I'm still holding her, so
Yeah.
I just dead stopped.
I assume they were okay. Oh, we need to walk.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys walk.
So Sarsilia will continue having this conversation with with Sage in her brain.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm not paying attention where I'm going, so I
Artorias is leading you, do
yeah,
not
I
worry.
grabbed your hand, Artorias, and I was like, yeah, you're guiding me.
Surprised you don't have questions for me.
I have a lot of questions.
Well, if one of them is what am I, then I cannot tell you that. That's something you deserve to answer yourself, but I can finally help. If you ever have a question of, to me, what am I? I am your friend. But most importantly, before you called me your familiar, you called me something else. Your first companion. Before your older self had temples, before she had priests, before people started writing stories about you and deciding everything you did needed some profound meaning. You had a cat. Me. As she says that, something flashes through your mind. Not another grand divine vision, nothing cosmic, nothing about a fractured moon, just warmth. You see yourself sitting somewhere, you don't know where. Silver white fabric pulls around you. There's something heavy lying across your lap. You look down. A cat, sleeping. You absent-mindedly run your fingers through her fur, but you remember feeling happy. Then it's gone. You stare at Sage and she's staring back, and somehow this tiny memory hits differently than everything you saw earlier. You remembered standing among gods. You remember commanding moonlight. You remembered holding together something that should have been broken. Those memories told you what you were. This one tells you something about who you were. Sage's voice pulls you back. You didn't recognize me when we found each other again. That hurt a lot. But you loved me again anyways. She'll nuzzle into your neck. I'm sorry that I never told you. Selune was afraid that if I told you specifically who you used to be, you'd spend your life trying to become her. She wanted you to become you first. At first, I hated that answer, but I don't anymore. I don't hate that answer anymore because you remembered. Nobody had to tell you, nobody awakened you, nobody gave it back. You found yourself. We have a lot to talk about, but maybe we don't do several thousand years of personal history on a dock. Besides, I'm very hungry. She lunges from your arms onto your head, so she is now sitting on top of you.
Does this bring back some memories somehow? Because she's been doing this a lot lately.
Oh yeah. As soon as she does that, just boom, you're hit with another memory of her doing that exact thing when you were your older self. It's a brief moment, but you walk with your friends, your party members, possibly called Tides of Chaos, and head into Teziir. Teziir waits beneath the evening sky, and above its towers the moon begins to rise. Sarsilia, you take your first steps toward the city. Sage, metaphorically by your side, she's on top of your head. Your familiar, your friend, your first companion, and for the first time in a lifetime, the moon goddess and her cat walk together again. That is where we're ending tonight's session.
Yippee.
Can I add real quick?
Yeah.
So like as we're like getting, everyone's like kind of landing onto the dock. Tonka will like pause and like oh shit, and he'll look back and he'll whistle. And right as Sage lands on Sarsilia's head, like just right above, like there's like fur is grazing against fur. Biscuit just like glides right over past our Sage's head and drops down next to Tonkai.
Nice. Everybody's gonna be pulling out their familiars.
Suddenly, a raven appears on Araneth's shoulder.
And
That's not a familiar, that's a family member.
As we're walking towards Teziir, Araneth looks at Sage. Oh, welcome back, friend. We've missed you so much. Sarsilia's been a mess without you.
You've been a mess without her.
Well, good job, everybody.
Confirmed. Cookie is a furry.
Cookie is a furry. No.
He's a furry.
Oh, we knew that.
Get out of here,
We've been
you
no-
motherfuckers. Hi, Rogi.
But good
Okay,
job,
real
guys. So you guys are finally in Teziir, which means you guys get to level up.
Hell yeah.
It also means this is the end of the 6th arc.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That's scary.
The 6th arc was called Where the Waters Remember, or Where the Water Remembers. The 7th arc does not have a name yet, but I will come up with one throughout the week.
Bullshit.
I don't have a
There's
name.
a
I can show you my notes. I don't have a
bull-fucking
fucking name
shit.
for the 7th
You
arc.
have something, you just haven't written it down yet.
No, I don't have anything. Here, just to show you, I have jack shit. Look at that. I got jack shit for the name of the 7th arc. Nothing. Nada.
Showing us.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Sí se puede. No Siri, not you.
Hey, it just wants to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, for real. Captain, howdy, howdy. How you doing today, Captain?
That's
Welcome to the end of the
crazy.
session.
I'm just glad we get to level up.
Yep.
I have 4 of those string thingies now. My proficiency bonus went up.
Yes, you all are now level 9. Wait.
Ooh.
New spells? New spells!
I can re-roll a 1 if I roll 1 for HP, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll allow you guys to
Okay.
reroll ones.
I can cast
Okay.
level magic now.
I'm gonna update you all's levels thing right now as we're.
Somebody text. I'll text Sarah.
And
5th level, what's that like?
right, and then y'all have that conversation about that party name because that was a neat party name.
I think Sarah's sleeping because she hasn't answered mine.
Probably. You got to say hi. Hell yeah, dude. Look at that. All party members are now level 9.
Level.
We in
Slowly.
triple digits for HP, baby.
Let's go.
I am not. I'm at 99.
Oh.
Look at 99.
I've
I'm
been
at
at
50.
triple. I've been at triple digits.
Oh, good for you.
I just rolled a fucking d6. That's great. I'm doing great.
I also rolled a d6.
Yeah, but I only have 53 fucking HP.
Captain
Just be
has
better.
67 HP apparently. All right.
Oh shit! I
Wall
got
of the
Ben.
light.
You go.
Got Ben
I have
luck now.
such bad HP.
Nice.
Teleportation circle. Ooh.
Oh
Teleportation.
yeah, proficiency bonus improved.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna mute in case you guys have questions after stream.
I have questions.
You kind of figured. I'm gonna mute and say bye to stream. Say bye.
Bye, Steve.
Bye,
Love you.
Emma.
Miss you.
All right, stream. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed that session and everything, all the lore drops. But that is everything we have written for today. I will be live tomorrow with the beginning of Spider-Man 2. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But that's everything. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.